What's up, you guys? Thank you for stopping by my channel. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you get to know when I post all of my channel thoughts messages. I definitely wanted to do one today because let me tell you something. I don't know why it's so urgent in my energy to tell you this, but literally, it's 10 in the morning. Y'all know I don't even post videos this early in the morning. I typically post sometimes towards the evening, but let me tell you why this is so urgent for me to get out. So, I don't know if it's you or the other person that you're dealing with, but last night when I was asleep, I almost felt as if like either something was trying to attack me or someone around me was being deceitful and low-key conniving. The reason why I say this is because the first instance of this dream that I fully remember was literally I was walking with a friend of mine. And typically, I'm really aware of my surroundings, like highly aware. And this time around, me and my friend was walking. And usually at night or whatever the case may be, no matter what time of the day it is, you typically see a shadow behind you or in front of you, your silhouette, right? Well, it seems like it seemed like I was walking at nighttime because I remember passing a street light and my friend was on the phone, and when I turned around there was this Caucasian guy with like brownish grayish hair walking behind us, and he had glasses and he had like a camel material like sports jacket on, and he was walking like not even, I want to say 10 yards behind me. And the gag is he never had a silhouette. Never knew he was behind us. And so even then, like the person I was walking with, they didn't even see that person from their peripheral. So I got an inkling from that. Someone around you knows what is going on. You're the only one that's in the dark, but the other person knows what's going on. Anytime someone has a peripheral advantage of knowing what's going on around them, though you may not see it, if it's to be something that's alarming or something that needs to be addressed, it will be. But for the fact of it needs to be addressed and you see it, you have to be in on it. The second part of the dream that I had secondly, excuse me, that the first glimpse of me having this feeling through this dream told me, be careful who's around you, be careful who knows of your business, and be mindful, hella mindful, be aware of your surroundings. The second dream, part of the dream I had, literally, I don't know where it came from, but in the midst of me sleeping, I saw a snake literally like slick his tongue out at me and then dart towards me. And the moment that it darted towards me, it was just like I had this huge gulp of air, like as if like someone was like reviving me, and it woke me up. So this person may be dead as well right in your face. Something's not right. So I decided to go ahead and pull out some of my self-awareness cards, and we are going to see what is going on through those and see what we have going on in this situation. So that way we can kind of bring some clarity to cleanse this energy, detox this energy. Whew. So, I don't know what's going on, guys, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. Alright, if you're interested in any of our extendeds for the month of April, they are posted in our warrior community. There are multiple tiers. Feel free to go over and indulge. Also, shouts out to all of our new subscribers that we just had join our Dreamer Gang. Appreciate you. We are happy to have you here. This is a safe place. So, yeah. So I'm going to just do a quick spread, and then I'll see y'all with something else later. So let's pull a self-awareness card or whatever comes out and see what's going on. We'll start with that, and then we'll... Am I clear on what my mind wants? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? And what am I afraid of losing? So, wow. Let's see. On the back of this one, ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. I am moving forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Alright. There's little synopsis and everything like that on the back. But we'll read those if my energy tells me to go back to them. But for the most part, why do we all... lately I've just been hearing the word crossroads. And for you to have to... It sounds like this is something that you have to dig internally to answer and find out. This isn't questions that take other people's opinions and advice to cultivate answers. The answers are within you. So it sounds as if, like, right now, you need time to meditate. Perhaps you dealt with deceitful people in the past that were close enough that could walk right beside you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think is really trashy to know that you can have someone that can be close like that to you, and they can be deceitful, and they can be out there doing you dirty and doing you wrong, possibly having you in the dark. I look at everything in a dream when I have one, because I noticed that in both of those aspects of my dream, the background was dark. Nothing was done in the light. Everything was done in the dark. And it was done in the dark so that even if I couldn't catch it, someone around me, someone close to me could have. And instead of protecting instead of protecting both of us, the person walking right beside me possibly could have just protected himself and kept it pushing. It brings an idea to my head as to, like, be careful who's talking on the phone. Be careful how people talk on the phone. Because you just, like, you never know, like, people could have a whole conversation in front of you, but it can mean something else. So I hear code words. Be careful of things like that, because you never know when and where someone will put you in a situation as such. But nonetheless, we are definitely going to see what is going on. We're definitely going to see what is going on, okay? So if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But I don't like this feeling for you guys, okay? So we're gonna see what's going on. Alright. What boundaries I need to be created to strengthen my relationships? What am I most afraid of losing? Like I said, these are questions that all have pronouns in them that have nothing to do with any outside influence. This is a time where you have to become honest in order to be solid with yourself. So let's see, guys. Oh, right off the top, Ace of Cups. Let me put it right here. That way y'all able to see it. Ace of Cups. Okay. We're going to pull the cards and then talk about it. The Star. Someone's getting reconnected with the universe. Someone's getting grounded again. Someone's really dealing with self-love. Okay, so perhaps you had some issues in the past with someone. The Devil card and the Knight of Swords came out. So perhaps you're dealing with someone that, you know, toxic, always had you just mentally disarray. Six of Swords in reverse. Had you in disarray. Had you really mentally just stressing about yourself. And so you're in this place where you want to get your soul right. Your soul together. Get back to being at peace with one. Again, it really makes sense when you say, am I clear on what my soul wants? Because the Devil card did come out being a factor of, also there was the question here of what boundaries do I need to create. Perhaps this Devil energy and this Knight of Swords had you in that energy. Okay. And then on top of that, you had the Six of Swords in reverse come out. And I really feel like that clarifies to what am I most afraid of losing. I don't think you're in your head about you feeling like, I hear that you're not in your head about what it is you bring to the table. It's what do you think you're losing out on should the other person leaves. What you lost, excuse me, when this person came to the table, they didn't come with the right things that you needed in order for you to be able to grow. And so this is why now you're trying to get grounded. Some of y'all are walking away from a situation, trying to swiftly get away from a situation, because when you see and feel that you're no longer in that negative toxic headspace with that person anymore, you seem to have more brighter days than dimmer ones. This is really interesting because, again, like I said, you got the Devil energy, and I had a whole snake, a whole person that I couldn't, I didn't know or could identify just walking behind us. So yeah, I can see the relation there. There's definitely been some type of, I just hear deceit. This person really had you in your head. They really played mental games with you, mind games with you. Definitely did. Definitely did. But you decided that you're going to love on yourself because that's what's needed the most. Had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse coming out. You're choosing not to nurture this relationship anymore. You're choosing you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Person's really indecisive. Really deceitful. Really, really deceitful. And indecisive. I hear they make decisions all off of your emotions. Like, that's just the mind game part that they play. I hear that this person is sometimey, wishy-washy. You don't know if you're going to get a great, you don't know if you're going to have a good day or a bad day with this person. But I definitely feel strong that this person put you in a headspace that now you're walking away from because you want fulfillment with other things and other ways. You want to be back balanced. And you don't want to be in no third party energy. You want to be You want to feel like someone deserves you versus you feel like you have to earn somebody to stay around. Now, you had the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles come out. And I did a Channel Thoughts message maybe like a day or two ago, or a video two ago, where those two both came out as well for you. When you walked away, that was when you got your fulfillment. Maybe you're in a relationship with someone else now that brings you that fulfillment. Maybe you just focused on your kids and just trying to get your soul back aligned with the universe. Get back centered. Get back to your comfort area, your comfort space. Maybe the old you. But you're no longer wanting to nurture this person that had you in this mental warfare no more. You don't want to deal with it no more. You're not wanting it anymore. And this is why I say, and even then you had the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're not really wanting to deal too much with trying to build with somebody who is not trying to bring the same to the table. I hear that you have like a new awakening as to like, what am I afraid most of losing? At this point, with you rebalancing yourself, getting realigned, getting grounded again, now the question is, what am I most afraid of losing? And I think honestly at this point, you really strongly believe that it's your peace. It's your peace of mind. You have a new value. You have a new respect for your mental health, and you have a profound perspective on boundaries now, because when you create boundaries, it's very hard for there to be a snake in the grass and you not smell it before you approach it, and you can't tell when it sheds skin when it leaves it behind. So that can be them telling lies and it's catching up with them. That's you turning around and finding out something, that someone right beside you could have said had they seen it first. It's just like things are starting to click for you. And so you're realizing that if I was to protect certain things of mine fully and respectfully, this is you talking to yourself internally. If I was to fully respect and put out their boundaries, no one can play mental games with you if you really know what it is they're trying to do. It's like you're aware of the fact that you can make your own decisions. You don't need someone playing puppet strings with your mind for them to get you to act how they want. You realize that your peace and your serenity means more than anything. It means more than anything. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Wands. You definitely respect and appreciate your inner peace, your inner healing more. It's real easy for us to say that we're gonna walk away from things because we don't got to deal with it. Yeah, that's one aspect of it, but you also have to look at the aspect of this too, because when it comes down to the older you get and you walk away from certain situations and matters and stuff like that, you really have to think as to why it is that you're walking away, why it is that you don't want to deal with stuff. It's not a thing of you can walk away now and then it's just going to make sense. Not every relationship or situationship is one of those type of stories where people just assume that it just didn't work out because y'all weren't compatible. Yeah. Now we got to think about extensively why it is it didn't work out. This person was playing games. This person was toxic. This person didn't love you, because if they loved you, they wouldn't have played all these mind games and ghosted you and put you in this place where you really had to reevaluate who you were and what you were about and what you wanted. because this person didn't respect the fact of you had your own mind. This person didn't respect the fact of you had feelings and you had things that you wanted to fulfill. They didn't understand that. They didn't understand that. They offered you one thing and then treated you another way. So you had to really understand the only way for someone to heal you is you going within and realizing that you need to be healed. And when you first realized you needed to be healed, that was the scissors to the puppet strings. And when you finally cut yourself completely loose, you started to experience that Ten of Pentacles and that Ten of Cups energy. So at this point, should this person want to come back, the answer is hell to the no. Because you were a snake in the grass. You were mean as all get out. You didn't deserve me. I hear you didn't love me, right? And I'm not dealing with this third party energy. I'm not dealing with you trying to build with me. You're dealing with a bunch of other stuff. No, I'm gone. Step back. So let's see what's going on the flip side. Because I know there is one. And I think the truth is right here in the middle. You got to figure out what boundaries you need to create. You need to be clear and clarify what it is that you really want. When your soul is always tired because it's constantly fighting for you, you need to detox those people out of your life. Otherwise, your grass is going to grow so tall that these snakes are going to jump out and bite you. And you're not going to have any type of leeway to say, well, I didn't know. Well, you know what you need to do to make sure that they're, you keep it to a minimum that they come around. You need to cut your grass. You need to know what's around you. You need to be aware of your surroundings. And don't feel as if like if you was to haul off and cut somebody off, you know what you bring to the table, right? So why are you sweating what you losing? Should someone not be playing the game how you want them to play it and be on your team? You're not losing anything but dead weight. And that's not even a loss. So I feel like it's just time for you to really cut some strings. For some of y'all out there who don't want to cut the strings, I think this is a message for y'all. Because let me tell y'all something real quick, and then we're gonna clarify a little bit, and then we're gonna be out of here. A lot of snakes are poisonous, so it don't take a lot for your health to decline should you get bit by one. People who love you, or people who you love, and you experience heartache, that tells you how close someone was to you, to your soul and to your heart. If you out here like, oh my God, crying like that, yeah, that person was real close to you. Real close. Real close. They were close to your boundaries. They were close to your soul, your heart, all of that. All of that. All of that. And I think that's the person who did all of this. So now we gonna see what's going on the other end. So someone's choosing not to manifest. Someone's choosing not to give this any type of energy. They're not trying to manifest it to work. They're not trying to manifest it to be of anything that needs a second chance. Someone's denying, I hear, the communication. Someone on the other end, I will tell you this. Someone on the other end, maybe is you or the other person, they got the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's losing money, I hear. Whatever it is that they're trying to do to move forward, it is not helping them at all. They got a Two of Swords out here. They are contemplating a decision that probably needs to be made. King of Swords. Someone's really having some issues right now, keeping them up at night. You got the Nine of Swords that popped out. Something's really keeping them up at night. It could be very well the fact of you're not willing to nourish this connection. It could very well be the fact of this person is going through some financial troubles. I feel like with this Nine of Wands out here, this person feels that you're guarded. You're guarded and you're protected. So it's kind of hard for them to try to communicate with you. Puts them in a really awkward space that they're not used to, because I feel that they're used to getting what they want. So they're really stuck between, I hear, a rock and a hard place. But that's not your fault, because this person definitely has made their graveyard. And at some point, this person has to visit what it is they have done. Yeah, someone's not nourishing this, and someone's not being able to grow from it either. While you're over it and you're not worried about it, this person, someone else is turning them down for a third party situation. And they're not being able to create, maybe make their money right now. Maybe that's at an all-time pause. But they're definitely getting their due diligence and their karma right now. Someone's really experiencing an aspect of what they put somebody else through. So don't ever say you don't deserve what your karma is, because we all do. So let's just pull. Ooh, wow. And then some falls on the floor. You have someone that's definitely awakened. You have somebody that's definitely in a headspace. But someone's ultimately rising above this and being dynamic, being multifaceted, I hear. Just really being able to cover their bases now and know when something's right or wrong. They're really spiritually aligned now with the universe. And even though they went through multiple trials and tribulations, it still built them to be solid. Yeah, you're not nurturing the situation. And that's definitely going to give you the glory of that Ten of Cups. And that Ten of Pentacles. You decided to walk away. You had other and better things to look forward to. You don't see a reason to look back on who you used to be, because that's not who you are. That was who you were. Yeah, you're moving towards you owning your throne, being able to realize when people do need to. Whoa, someone's going to pretty much like. Someone's going to receive the shine that they're supposed to, while the other one isn't. You know, not everyone that's in your circle is in your corner. That's why I hear, and this person isn't. You realize that you're not going to give them any satisfaction. This person probably has come around maybe more than once, maybe more than twice. But at the end of this cycle, at the end of this chapter, let me tell you something though. You realize who the fuck you are. So regardless if it's, it don't matter what gender it is, but when you rise to the occasion and you realize boundaries need to be set, and when you realized it, you decided to do something about it, you got your power back. So this person is definitely going to feel what they need to feel in order for them to know, you know, and realize what they've done. Their actions do produce whatever it is that they make for themselves, their destiny. But for you on the bottom, because you walked away, you're going to have a whole new cycle start and a whole new beginning. So I super respect you, and I superly support you. So y'all be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Join me over in the extended. Baby, y'all are really going to be making it work. Okay, some of y'all going to have some pets. Destiny is yours. Destiny is yours. All right. So I just heard off with his head. Well, it is what it is. But when, you know, When the community catches the thief, it's up to the king and queen what the consequences going to be. Talk about karma. All right, so I'm going to holler at y'all later. Be careful out there. Bye.